Hey guys, it's Justyn. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm looking a little bit rough. I'm feeling a little bit rough and I'm not exactly sure where this clip is gonna go, if it's gonna go up, or how this video is gonna turn out. But long story short, your girl is moving. I know it's been a long time coming. I know I've been talking about it for like literally 3 months now, but the time has come. It's really finally officially happening. So I had this idea that I was gonna make Vlogmas all about this move, a whole bunch of packing videos, more apartment hunting videos, just like everything about this move, and that just didn't end up working out. So I'm gonna pretty much sum it all up in this video. So long story short, I'm literally moving tomorrow. Today is December 27th, so we just had Christmas. Yeah, and I'm moving tomorrow on the 28th. So I'm really excited. I'm obviously a little overwhelmed right now, but just to kind of catch you guys up to speed, I'm not moving in the way I thought I was going to be moving, meaning that I'm not actually going to another apartment. It just turned out to be very hard and problematic. I went out a few weeks ago to go look at some more apartments, and I actually was like ready to start applying, but I don't know if it's just a Texas thing or what. They literally require so much more documentation than here in Louisiana. The application process was just so much, and the one that I really wanted to go to just was not letting up. Like, they were super strict and we were really trying to like work something out with them, and they just weren't letting up. So I was kind of bummed out about that because honestly, I really just didn't want to settle. There were a few other options that I could have gone to, but I just knew it didn't feel like home, and I knew if I went there already knowing that in advance, I probably wouldn't want to, you know, thrive there anyway. So anyway, long story short, came back here, was a little bit bummed out, and then we basically came to the decision that I'm just gonna go ahead and move over there, going to go to Texas, but instead of going into an apartment, I'm gonna temporarily move in with my dad. So I'm gonna move into their guest room. My dad, Whitley, y'all met Whitley on the fitness video I filmed a few months ago, and then also my youngest brother is there, and then my baby sister is there. So I'm going to move in with them for a temporary purpose. More than likely it'll be a month to hopefully no longer than 2 months, but just enough for me to get there, get acclimated, technically, legally be a Texas resident, and then I will put my stuff into my new apartment whenever that time comes. So yeah, that is what is happening. I'm actually really excited to be going over there. I definitely know it's gonna be an adjustment because I haven't lived with other people. Like, I've been on my own for 4 years now, so it's gonna be a little bit different being back in like that family environment. But I'm honestly really excited about it. I don't think I've said this on here, but my dad and Whitley, like, they're very healthy, active people. They work out damn near every day. They eat clean 90% of the time, and for them it's really not a matter of being on or off track, or I don't believe they're following like any specific diet. That's just their lifestyle. They just eat what I call normal. And now that I've been into therapy, and I'm kind of, haven't officially said this yet, but I'm kind of more so going the intuitive eating route. That's actually where I'm trying to get to. And so I'm really looking forward to going over there. Just in the last 2 times that I visited 2 different occasions, and each one I stayed 3 to 4 days. I noticed such an extreme like difference in my mood, my productivity, my energy level. I just felt so much more alive, is that the word? But I just felt like good because I was eating what they were eating. I was being a little bit more active because I was around people, you know. And then not only did I notice that while I was there, but I also noticed the immediate switch once I got back home. So I would come back home, I would go straight back into my old bad habits, and yeah, I would just notice me not feeling so good, and just, I don't know, I would be like, Justyn, why did you do that? Why'd you come home and go to Whataburger, and now like you're stuck on the couch and you can't move, and like you're just being so unproductive? I don't know. I just definitely noticed 2 very different moods and energy levels versus being there and being here. So I think that's gonna be good for me. I also think it's gonna be good for me just to be around family. Where I'm at now, I'm pretty much on my own. And just to let you guys know, because I won't be here anymore, right now I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm originally from Natchitoches, Louisiana, and then like 3 years ago I moved here. So in between Natchitoches to Shreveport is only an hour away. So my family is essentially close. It only takes an hour to get to them. But like on the day-to-day basis, I'm kind of out here by myself, and just from some spiritual work I've been doing, I just realized how I isolated myself from everybody and how that really just hasn't been good for me. I feel like I need to be around people and I need to have some kind of support system. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna be staying with them for a couple months and then I will eventually go to my apartment. So that took me a very long time to explain, but hopefully everything made sense. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what all I'm working with. Pretty much everything is like 98% packed. I just have a few more things I need to pack, and then what I really need to do today is clean. My mom is actually on her way right now and we're gonna start cleaning the entire apartment because this one is a little bit different because I'm actually moving out of state, so I'm not gonna have time to come back here and clean up. So it needs to be clean before we even move, and then once everything is moved, we'll just, you know, vacuum really quick. So anyway, this is what we're working with. This is all the kitchen, packed, ready to go. The kitchen is the only thing that looks like a mess still because we left out all the cleaning products and just like these things I need to replace. All of that is just like cleaning stuff. More stuff over here. And then I've got all of my boxes right here. Look how bare my wall looks. That's trash. I need to move that lamp. And then you know what? I've been packing for like a week. What really did the trick for me is my desk. My desk is so bare now. Like since I've had my computer, I've just been like using this desk every single day. This is just primarily where I'm sitting at if I'm not eating or in bed. Yeah, so I'm kind of sad about that, but I actually am gonna try to take my desk along with my chair so I'll still have a working space there. And then over here, I got some bookshelves. And then my bedroom also looks a little bit messy. I'm still gonna stay one more night, so that's why I haven't taken the sheets off. The only other box I need to do is these towels, put some of my shoes up, and then all of this is packed. I need to close these boxes up. And then my closet, it's so yellow in here. Just got some bookshelves and some artwork. Y'all, my vision board. I'm thinking about doing a special video for my 2020 goals. You hear me? 2020, 2021. I don't know why, but just saying 2021 sounds so odd to me, but I'm thinking about doing something special for that. So, just got some random stuff. I need to get that. And then my bathroom is probably the only area that's actually completely empty. Well, except for that toilet paper, but everything is gone. This probably isn't that big of a deal to y'all because y'all really didn't see it full. But yeah, it's all empty. My mom already came probably like 4 days ago and she got rid of all of my food. I only kept just a few little things in there. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of everything. I had planned to like do a whole time lapse of me packing and everything, but it was just too much. Packing in general is not fun. I don't really enjoy it. So I didn't want to have to worry about the camera and trying to get footage and everything. Ooh, I want to show you guys something, but my nosy neighbor is outside. So let me remember to come back and show you guys this. But for now, I'm about to remove this good old contact paper. I know I had a couple people ask me to please film this process, and I for one am very, very curious. I really pray it comes up. It should. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, how long has it been? I don't even know. Maybe like 6 months ago. I really can't even remember. I transformed my kitchen. Underneath this contact paper, it's like this brown granite type of material. This is what it looks like. And I just didn't like it, so I decided to put some cheap contact paper over it. I know that's a little ghetto, but I care more about the look. I know some people are cringing, but I wanted it to be brighter up in here, and it worked. I really enjoyed it, and just as like an overall review, I definitely would recommend it. The only issues I've had is minor staining. The only time it stains is red sauce. So marinara sauce, pizza sauce, tomato sauce, anything red, if it gets on here and if it stays on here, there's been a couple drops where I immediately see it and I wipe it up and it's fine. But there's been some times where I've been cooking and I didn't realize it till like the next day and it left a little stain, but it wasn't like too noticeable. And then the only other thing is over here in this area. I had some bottles over here that literally just stayed there. I never used them, and it did make this rusting thing, so I like just noticed it because my mom packed up the bottles. So the only thing I would say with that is to make sure if you're keeping stuff on your countertop, to make sure even if you're not using it, you take it away and wipe up underneath. I obviously wasn't doing my part on that, but it's fine. Nobody ever knew. So yeah, I'm about to start attempting to take this contact paper off, and yeah. 10. Do not recommend. Hello guys, it is the next morning. Hands are literally still red from the contact paper, but everything is officially packed. We got everything cleaned up yesterday. Only thing left is to actually move, of course, and then after we move, need to run over the carpet with the vacuum cleaner. But yeah, so far everything is going good. I can come back out and show you guys what I wanted to show you yesterday. So one of the things that I'm gonna miss the most about this specific apartment is one of the features that it has, because you just don't usually find this at apartments, and that is my swing. So all of the units at this complex come with either a swing, or if you don't want a swing, you can get a rocking chair. And of course, I decided to go for the swing. It just is so nice, and this is probably what I'm gonna miss most, just coming out here and having peaceful swing sessions. Whenever I finally get a house, because I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna find this again in an apartment, but whenever I get a house, I definitely want to get me a little hammock or swing section set up, because I've actually really enjoyed this. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of like taking in the last few moments of me being here. My help shows up in an hour and we're gonna get this move going. I'm excited and nervous. I have mixed emotions right now. Mainly excited, but a little bit nervous because of course I'm going into a new chapter and a new environment. But I'm gonna try my best to go into it with open arms, an open mindset, and just really allow myself to transform. And I know in order to grow, in order to change, I'm gonna have to get out of my comfort zone. So yeah, that's that. I'm about to go back inside. Just wanted to show this one last time, or for the first time. Update. Oop. My place is so empty. Shout out to mom. Here. Shout out to John. This ride or die right here.
That's right.
This is like the second or third time he's helped me move.
That's right, third time.
Can always call on him, period. Brandon, thank you. Shout out.
Yeah, you already know. We here at Shreveport. We about to move over there to SA.
Let me see your hair. Turn around.
Like, subscribe.
Yes.
Don't forget to
the fit.
get Max Plus. You already know.
Period. Thank you. I feel like I'm about to cry right now, but I'm trying not to. This is a happy moment. I'm just a little, you know, emotional because I am gonna miss this place. It is officially completely clean and moved out. Do y'all remember when I was so excited for my island? Oh my gosh, I'm happy, but I'm kind of sad. Oh, memories. This was like where I lived for a year of my life. I know this is probably stupid to some people, but if nothing else, I can at least go back and watch this footage for myself just so I can reminisce. But I was so blessed to call this my home. But it's okay. It is okay. I'm gonna stop talking now, but it's time to go. I have to turn in my keys. I think we have to fill up the U-Haul, and yeah, let's get ready for this 7-hour drive. All right, just turned my keys in. We are leaving out now. My dad is in front of me. My brother is behind me. I said my goodbyes and I was doing fine until I looked at my mom and she looked like she was about to cry, which just gave me permission to like bawl my freaking eyes out because I'm gonna miss her, and and I'm trying not to like cry right now, but I'm just gonna miss her. I've never been this far away, like living wise, but this is the first time. Like, I'm not gonna be within, you know, an hour reach, but it's fine. She just assured me that, you know, new beginnings, it's all gonna be good. So now let's get ready for this 7-hour trip. Yay. Guys, we just got to Waco, Texas. We're currently at McDonald's for a pit stop. I'm not tired. I'm just like more so bored. I'm just like ready to get there. I'm ready to like see something besides these country roads. There's nothing really I want to watch on YouTube. I've pretty much listened to like all of my music phases. I went through my ratchet phase, I went through my gospel phase, I went through my little TikTok pop phase, and then I went through my Beyonce phase. I'm tired of listening to music. I've already called half the family members, chatting their ear up just so I can have something to say or talk to or think about. And now I'm just bored. I'm bored and I'm ready to get there. So we still have about 3 hours to go. Fun. But it's all good. I'm trying to remain positive. I'm just ready. I'm antsy. I'm ready to get there. All right guys, so I have officially made it here. It seemed like it literally took forever and a day. I'm actually making this right now. It's been a week today since I've been here, so I wanted to give myself a little time off from the camera, from filming, just so I could get acclimated and just adjusted here. So yeah, that's that. Everything so far has been going really good, and I'm excited. I definitely know that I made the right decision. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little room tour so y'all can kind of see my surroundings. This is probably majority of what you're gonna see for the next couple months coming from me. So I did decide to bring my desk. This was the only piece of furniture that I brought, just so that I could still, you know, work, do videos, all kinds of stuff like that. And I try my best to keep it like as minimal as possible, just so it wouldn't look super cluttered. And then this is the rest of the room. Pretty simple. Like I said, I am in their guest room, so pretty much all of this was already here. Bed, 2 nightstands. I have a little lamp over there, plant right there. I did bring a little basket so I could have some extra blankets, and I got some slippers in here. And then over here, this is the closet. I'm not going to show y'all because it is a hot mess, but basically I only brought necessities to my dad's house. So clothes that currently fit me, that I'm currently wearing right now, and just things that I would need. So like my camera equipment, stuff like that. I stuffed it all in there. And then in here, this is my bathroom, which is basically also necessities. So yeah, I tried to also keep it simple, and then I just kept all of my stuff down there. Then all of my shower products. I had to bring my little caddy because there was just no way I was gonna be able to fit it all on the rim. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's like I have my own suite within his house. Yeah, like I said, so far everything is going good. It has definitely been an adjustment, just being like around other people, because I am definitely a homebody. I'm definitely kind of socially awkward, kind of antisocial, so constantly being around people, it's just, it's new to me. And I like it for the most part, but I definitely have like a social limit where I just kind of come into my room and I close off from everybody. But I'm trying not to do that too much, because part of the reason I decided to come on out here is because I wanted to be closer to people. I didn't want to feel like a freaking hermit all the time. So I'm trying to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit. But so far everything else is going really good. Now would be a great time to share a piece of information with you guys. You know, me being a Virgo, I had an idea of how I wanted to share this, and I just imagined like I was gonna do this big brand new apartment tour, and at the end of it I was gonna just drop this bomb on everybody. But yeah, it didn't happen like that. So let me quit rambling. Long story short, I am actually not in Dallas, Texas, which I know might be kind of a shocker because that's all I've been talking about for months and months. But yeah, I'm not in Dallas, Texas, and that is because I am actually in San Antonio, Texas. So still Texas, but about like what, 4 hours further down south. Yeah, my dad and them, they currently live in San Antonio, Texas. They were actually already in San Antonio. He's been here for, I don't know, I would say at least a decade. And then recently they just moved to Dallas for like a year and a half, something like that. And they just moved back to San Antonio. So that's kind of how I ended up here. Honestly, guys, I would not have thought in a million years me, Justyn, would be in San Antonio, just because I don't know, I wasn't really feeling San Antonio like that. And there's nothing wrong with the city, like don't get me wrong, but I think because I like low-key partially grew up here, because when I was younger, you know, I would spend the school year with my mom, and then for summers I would come out here for like Christmas break. I would come out here to San Antonio, so I'm not completely unfamiliar to this area. Like I've been here for a while, just in like smaller increments. I just wasn't feeling San Antonio, you know. I knew I wanted to go to Texas. At first I was obsessed with Houston, obsessed with Houston. I wanted to go so bad. Then I started kind of switching to Dallas, and that's kind of where most of you guys kind of met me at, me really wanting to go to Dallas. And then I don't know, San Antonio happened and here I am now. But you know what? I definitely think that right now, just where I'm at in life, it's more about the company I'm with than the city itself. And honestly, if I'm being for real honest, y'all remember my apartment hunting video when I was in Dallas looking at apartments? I think a big part of why I wasn't feeling it wasn't just that day in the traffic. It was because I knew my dad and them, like within, I think at that point they had like one more week before they were moving back out here. And so I was kind of bummed out because I was like, I don't know if I want to go to another city where I don't really have family close, you know. Although I have other family members there, it's different versus an auntie, an uncle, your cousins versus like your actual parents, your siblings. So anyway, long story short, I'm in San Antonio, Texas. I'm really liking it so far. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get more acclimated, but anyway, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys haven't checked it out already, it should be out before this video comes out. I filmed a documentary. I'm actually currently still editing it and working on it right now, but it should be out already. I will go ahead and put it up here somewhere, as well as down below in the description box. Make sure you check that out. I've been working really hard on it. This is probably one of the biggest production videos that I've done. And yeah, that's about it. So I know this was kind of supposed to only be a vlogmas thing, but I really enjoy doing this, so I'm gonna still continue to give the super special secret emoji. So let me see, I already have a few people. So for today's video, very special shout out to Dr. Latrice Sparks, very special shout out to Miss Phyllis Carney, and very special shout out to Toy L. Thank you guys so much for supporting. I really do appreciate it. All right, I literally spent about 5 minutes trying to find an appropriate emoji. We're gonna use the little smiley face with the cowboy hat because I feel like, I mean, that's very stereotypical, but what other emoji represents Texas better? All right guys, so make sure you comment that down below and you'll possibly be shout out in my very next video. But without further ado, if you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.